Kevin, and I wanted to take a minute to welcome you to my new mini-series, How to Not Be a Noob. As you can see from the thumbnail, I am focusing on Minecraft. This will only be a few episodes long and will only include some of the basics. I find sometimes with games that have been out for a really long time or have a massive following or fan base, it can be intimidating if you're interested in it, but you don't want to, look silly to other people or feel uncomfortable asking questions. I just want to preface that I am not an expert at this game. I've only been playing for, about 2 years. I'm still terrified when nighttime comes, caves, and I haven't even gone to the end in my own survival game yet. I do know that overwhelming feeling that can come with playing a game you're really interested in and just being lost when it comes to, figuring out how it all works. I wouldn't have kept playing without some help from my boyfriend. So I thought I would pass a little bit of noob help on. I'm going to cover some of the basics, getting around, some tips and tricks to making your first few days in the game successful. There are a lot of reasons I love this game, and a lot of it stems from the variety of play styles it accommodates. You can participate in adventures, PvP, building, or even creating massive machines to push the limits of the game mechanics. There are mods, there are different, variations on the game, so there's a little bit of something for everyone. I've definitely been talking long enough, so let's jump into it. On the screen, you will see the Minecraft game launcher. It will display your Mojang username up in the top left corner. And as a new player, also at the top, you will see the skins tab, which we will talk about later. But it's one of the few that you actually need to know where it's at if you want to change what your avatar looks like. There are a lot of great sites out there, and including ones that allow you to design your own skin or, in other words, your avatar, how you appear in-game. If you just Google Minecraft skins, it's as simple as finding the skin you want, downloading it, pulling up the skins tab in the launcher, and then adding it from your downloaded files or another location if that's where your downloads go to. You can choose to equip the skin right then and there. The Minecraft community is a huge place, much like the Sims community. If any of you are familiar with me from there, you understand that the range of ways you can play lead to an epic amount of talented people contributing to multiple avenues of how-tos, tweaks, and mods, changes, or addition to game code that can change the game mechanics as much as you like. And, you can add zombies or other things to The Sims. You can add different places and so many other things to Minecraft. Now that you are all dressed up in the skin that you want to be in, let's go ahead and start a new game by pressing the big green play button. The screen will load another screen, and it will say Minecraft Java Edition at the top. And you will have a list of single-player, multiplayer Minecraft realms, options for the game, and also to be able to quit the game. Most of you will want to go ahead and create a new world. You can choose your your game mode, hardcore, survival, creative. Creative is free. You don't have to, you can fly unlimited stuff. You can set your difficulty. You can have a little chest pop up with some extra stuff in it when you get in. And there's lots of other things that you can tweak and stuff. And then you just go create new world. And you've got a world we'll add to your list, and you can go ahead and play it. Mojang also offers a Minecraft realm, which you can find on their website to play vanilla multiplayer easy setup server. So if you're playing on a multiplayer server or an SMP, Then go ahead and choose the multiplayer option. You're going to go ahead down at the bottom and click Add Server, and then you'll go ahead and add the server address, the IP address that would have been given to you by the server owner or moderator, or if it's an open server, you would have found it in a server list. And as far as right now, I do have a multiplayer world that we'll be popping into in a little bit. And at some point in some of these videos, my friend Shauna McDoodles probably will make an appearance in the She's a New Player. And, she was asking a lot of the same questions I asked when I first started playing. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and go into my multiplayer world. It's a brand new world, and we can go ahead and get started on some of the mechanics of the game, getting used to the menu, and some of the tips to get you started and along your way in the first couple days of your Minecraft adventure. All right. Congratulations, you're playing Minecraft. You're a Minecrafter. As you can see, it is hi. You can press F5 to change your view, your camera view. And as you can see, it is a very visually different game where the concepts and mechanics are built with blocks. This is where some of the fun of building comes in. I really suggest you check out some of the amazing builders and tutorials on YouTube for inspiration and some better tips for building, because you can really create some amazing things. I mean, people have built entire Lord of the Rings world, or kingdoms. It's insane. Some people have had servers and worlds going for over a decade. So this game is very fulfilling, and it's very in-depth. So there's a lot to do with the little bit that there is, I guess. There's a lot in the game, but as far as, building with blocks, sometimes it can feel like things might be limited, but believe me, it's not. Some of my favorites are Mythical Sausage and Avomance. They do really great tutorials and, on not just building, but also farms and stuff like that. And we'll get into some of that towards the end of this series, just some simple farms so that you don't starve to death in the game. And there's a lot to see in this game. There are updates constantly. One coming next year. We'll see the addition of some lush and more varied caves in the game, because you can go underground. There's going to be more scary mobs, which are, the other characters. As you saw in the background there, it was a pig. So basically, we'll get into all of that. I'm getting ahead of myself. The first thing that we're going to do, as you saw on the screen, is we're going to go ahead and punch some trees. But instead of me droning on about, what we need to do to begin and not die, I'm going to switch over to some footage of myself and my friend, Shauna McDoodles, like I mentioned earlier. And she had logged into the server for the first time, and I popped over to her, and I built a boat, and we popped in it, and I took her on a little adventure to get to the village, not too far, but far when I'm driving away. So you'll hear, tips about how to find your location in the game. You will find tips on moving around, how to start, crafting tips, and whatnot. I'm going to try to keep it somewhat short and probably only include some tips about first getting around to begin with, and then we'll continue on with how to not be a noob in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy our silliness for a little bit. And we'll see you guys in the next episode with more tips on how to not die in your first couple days. And please, by all means, if you have any questions or things you would like to see included in the next one, or any tips that you want personally, or if you need to be pointed in the right direction of someone that can tell you better than me, by all means, ask. I'm always happy to help out however I can. All right, guys, here we go. Hello.
How do I get up? Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hi. So I teleported myself to you by accident. But let's see. Hold on. So if you press F3.
F3. Okay.
Yep.
Bam. Ooh.
Yeah, so you see there's whoa. So you see there's a bunch of stuff that pops up on the page. So on the left-hand side, if you look down that list and see XYZ.
Okay.
So you'll have like 18/88/-187 or something like that. So those are your coordinates for where you are. So if you ever can't find your way, or want to know where you like left something, you can write down your coordinates or take a screenshot. And if you move while F3 is on, those numbers will change. So here, why don't you just follow me? Because I do have... Okay. So down at the bottom of the screen... There is, that's your hot bar. It's probably mostly empty except maybe some wood or grass or whatever. Did you see the fox?
Yeah, I saw the fox. I was like, what? There's foxes in here?
Yeah, they're so cute. So they'll live here and they'll live in the, like tundra areas. So, they're white, which is pretty fun. Okay, so when you're playing Minecraft, like, if you just log into a regular world, and by the way, logging into a multiplayer world, like, 99% of the time you log in, it's going to be nighttime. It's terrifying. Like, even when you start it up and you're like the king of the server or whatever, it'll still be night. It's terrifying. So... what I'm going to do is let's see if we can find that place I was at. So we're going to take a little ride in the boat. So just right click on it and you should hop in right behind me.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay.
This is amazing.
So yeah, and if you look down, you can see down there, and I'll show you at some point how to like fix it so when you go underwater it's not quite so foggy and stuff, but that stuff growing. Did you see the dolphin back there?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you swim,
sleeping on Minecraft.
Yeah, if you swim, nighttime is terrifying. If you swim and there's a dolphin near you, you get dolphin's grace and you get to swim like super fast. So where we just were, that's the I want to say it's like the taiga, they call it, or the spruce taiga. So those are spruce trees right there. And, you can, the first thing you want to do, like when you actually start, a new game of Minecraft, is that you're going to want to like go and walk around and look around and get your bearings like you do in any other freaking game,
Yeah.
But it's going to not want you to do, like, you're gonna die if you do that. So the first thing you want to do is what they call punching trees. Excuse me, squid. The squiddies can't hurt you. They'll just... So press shift to get out of the boat.
Oh, shift.
Yep,
okay.
Shift. All right, so basics of controls. I don't know if you know any, but obviously you can do, walk around. It's WASD. Space is jump.
I know if I click that, hit stuff, right?
I have a couple things for you.
Ooh.
There you go. There you go. The lovely villagers at the village made those for us.
Oh my gosh.
So press
nice
E.
E.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're going to see this is your menu that you can do small little recipes in your crafting table right there. You want to take your armor and just go ahead and put it on the corresponding little body parts next to your avatar there.
Got it.
Okay, and then where it has that little shield thing, you can also put food. Do you have any food?
I don't have any food yet.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you can go ahead and put food in your spot just so you don't die while we're doing our wandering around. That's why I was trying to get back to the village that I found. Oh, I got my boat already. So I was trying to get back to the village that I found. Okay, yeah, let's do this first. So when you first, get out, you won't have any stuff. I don't think I gave you an axe, right?
I have a pickaxe.
Okay, no. All right, so switch. Do you have your little wheel? Your little wheel on your mouse will switch the objects in your hotbar. See? Okay, so you want to have an open box.
Okay.
So there'll be all right. So then just go ahead and punch the tree. Hold down. Keep
hold it.
Yeah, keep holding it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is always going to be like the first thing that you want to do when you sign in to a new game, is you want to go and punch some trees, find some trees immediately so that you can get some weapons. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and press E now that you've got some logs.
Okay.
All right, so you want to take those logs and you want to put them in one of those empty slots there that says crafting above it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, now go ahead.
Oh, it made planks.
Yeah, so you want to just click it a couple times and it should make some more. So you should, all right, so now what you want to do is you want to take the planks and put one block of planks in each of the 4 crafting spots that you have.
Okay. How do I break them up? They're all in stacks.
You can just hold the button down and put it over the spot where you need to put it in the crafting.
Okay.
And I think shift clicking works for like whole stacks.
Oh. Crafting table.
Yay! So now you want to put that in your hotbar.
Okay.
And go ahead and put it down on the ground.
Boop, 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 boop.
Now,
Shablam!
When you pick it up, okay, so now what you want to do is you can go ahead and click on the, right click on the crafting table.
Okay.
Okay, so now you should have 9 squares and a little green book.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you click the green book.
Ooh,
yeah, see, so we'll open up some recipes that you have available to you right now. And the more items you pick up, you'll get notifications, that you have new recipes and things you can do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make you some sticks. So when you punch down those trees and you get all the wood from the top that's touching the leaves will start to fall, and they'll give you like apples and sticks and whatnot occasionally. But what you want to do is you're going to take some planks and in any spot, or actually, you know what? Let's do it the crafting recipe way. So in your crafting book is open, and if you go to let's see, where is it? Okay, the bucket with the apple, that's kind of like miscellaneous things.
Okay.
You should see a recipe for sticks.
Got it.
Okay, if you click on that,
okay,
it should pop.
Sticks.
Yeah, so now you want to just make a bunch of sticks. You always need sticks, so it doesn't really matter how many you make. We're gonna use a bunch. We're gonna use a bunch up right now. And then once you have some sticks, go ahead and click on the one that has the weapons tab.
I don't have a weapons tab yet.
Okay, so press E.
Okay.
Now.
Oh, no, that's what
okay, yeah. That a lot of times it just needs to update itself. So now if you open it, you should have some weapons available.
Yeah, shovel, axe, wooden pickaxe, crossbow, wooden sword, and wooden hoe.
Yeah, and then when you pick up, when we get you some cobblestone, it'll, like, see here. Oh, hold on. Now if you exit out of the thing and then go back onto it,
ooh,
you should have some new ones. So obviously stone is better than wood. So the goal in the first little bit is to make sure that you have like these are the basics, and when you die you lose everything in your inventory. You lose you lose your hotbar, you lose your armor, and I mean, depending on where you die, like if you die by a mob, most of the time wherever you are, there'll just be a pile of your junk laying there that you have, I think, like 5 or 10 minutes to go and collect it back. But when you come back, you're, scared and naked and alone. Whatever that show is,
sad.
it is. It really is. So that's just it. And then the next goal, which we definitely want to do, is we want to find some sheep. After you've got some weapons, you want the basics, the axe, because you definitely need lots of wood. And it's a good weapon too. And the sword is always a good thing.
We're gonna go pet the sheep.
Yeah, we're gonna pet
them. Give them love.
Yeah, we're gonna pet them real good.